Hi, welcome to the Taco Cast. I'm Crystal.
I'm Will.
You're our audience. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to be speaking in my normal voice.
Okay. Thank you for doing that.
All right. So, did we have any topics from last week?
No,
What are we going
nothing. Well, all the suggestions we've gotten so far have all been topics that we've already covered.
Oh,
I think what people were mainly asking is they wanted us to either expand on subjects that we've already talked about, or they are suggesting and haven't seen the other episodes.
ah.
'Cause this is now our 23rd or 24th episode. So except for the first one, we didn't have a number one. I still have it. It just has no audio. So for some reason, that's why we never had a first episode. So for today, we're going to be covering the differences between Father's Day and Mother's Day. Today is Father's Day here in America, and it's basically I did a poll on social media this morning, asking fathers what do they normally do for Father's Day, or what do their families do for fathers on Father's Day. And overwhelmingly, just about every single one, I can't say 100%, but overwhelmingly, fathers today, if the area and the weather is going to be good, they're going to be cooking today. And basically, they're going to be doing that barbecuing, or they're going to be making something in the kitchen, and they're going to be cooking. But their families don't do much more than that. Maybe some of them got about 50% got a gift. The other ones didn't get anything at all, not a card, nothing. Whereas Mother's Day, generally mothers get flowers and candy, and gifts. Where Father's Day, maybe. So why do you think there's a difference between Father's Day and Mother's Day?
I think it could be because of socialization.
Okay,
At least,
expand,
at
please.
least in our country, people are primed to think that men don't want stuff.
Do we make mothers cook on Mother's Day?
Not typically. No.
Like, hey, mother, it's Mother's Day. Go make me a special meal.
Not typically, no.
So why is it that just almost 100% of the men that answered the polls online said that they're going to be barbecuing or making a special meal for Father's Day inside the house?
Barbecuing, probably because barbecuing tends to be the purview of men in the United States. The majority of barbecues are attended to by the men in the family. There are not nearly as many women barbecue as men do.
So I thought that would probably be your answer. So I asked all the single mothers out there what they plan on doing. They're going to their fathers or to their brothers or someplace else and making them cook for them.
That still doesn't actually change.
Well, I know it makes. I'm just when it comes to like if you have a father and a mother in a household, the father is cooking, making a meal. If they don't have that father there, they're going to another male and making them cook for them today. Wow.
Are you mad?
Thank you for the silence.
Are you mad because your daughter still hasn't cleaned the kitchen?
So moving on. No, my question is more of why is it that we place such an exorbitant amount of importance on Mother's Day, but we don't on Father's Day, and at the same time, when it comes to the roles, as in like, okay, on Father's Day, the father's going to cook, he's going to do this, barbecue, make a meal inside the house, whatever it might be. They're going to cook, they're going to make a special meal, but we don't make mothers do it on Mother's Day. And I mean, they're obviously they're. I should preface that with different family structures, as in religion and cultural. There may be a difference, in America and in the world. I'm just talking about maybe the from the perspective of those who answered the poll.
Well, honestly, I couldn't answer to their perspective. I do know in the United States there is a bias against fathers. There's this idea that men are not nurturing to their families, and that nurturing family role goes to females.
Okay.
I personally think that that's shit. There's absolutely nothing wrong with men being nurturing, and it's something that it's well past time we got past.
So, spending as a whole here in America for Father's versus Mother's Day. On average, people will spend $100 to $125 on Mother's Day for gifts and candy, flowers, stuff like that for Mother's Day. $32 for Father's Day.
Wow, that's huge. How does that make you feel as a father?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't feel well about it at all. All right, so what do you think that the chances of it ever changing? I mean, if it's been going on like this for ever since I guess the holidays have been around, I mean, will there ever change? Is there a chance that it'll ever change?
Sure.
Balance out?
Anything can change. People just have to put the work into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Care to expand on that?
She's cleaning the kitchen right now.
No, she's not.
She's
She's not cleaning the kitchen.
On the
She's
way
not
out
cleaning
here.
my kitchen. My kitchen is a mess and she won't clean it. She's never going to clean it. I'm going to have to clean it on Father's Day.
That's actually specifically what I told her on the way out here to record. I said, it's Father's Day. Could you please clean up the devastation that your uncle left in our kitchen? Please.
2 weeks. 2 weeks I've been waiting for someone to clean it, to scrub it.
I refused because I was the one who cleaned it up last time, and honestly, Bill shouldn't have to clean it up because he's not the one that invited people over to use our kitchen.
I wonder who did that. All right, well, that doesn't have anything to do with Father's Day, so we'll move on before, we have to...
have a tangent.
Yeah.
So what do you think would be required to change the culture surrounding the disparity between Father's Day and Mother's Day? Because I don't think it's just the days themselves. I think maybe it's a cultural thing.
Well, I think a lot of it's cultural. I think that when it comes to Father's Day and Mother's Day, and like you touched on, Mother's Day is more they look at mothers as nurturing and not so much fathers. But I think that as long as we allow the mass media to tell us what holidays are important and which ones are not, I mean, we're never going to have anywhere of a balance between the two, Father's Day and Mother's Day, just speaking on those, holidays alone.
I'll just share a personal thing, especially for those out there who are watching. Men and women typically have different communication styles. Bill and I have been together for over
a long time.
2 decades.
Yeah. We didn't need to say decades. Because you could have gotten out with, after... You would have killed me early on. You would have been paroled by now. Just think of it that way, right? Oh, jeez.
But I wouldn't have had Tiny Man, so...
Well, I mean, you could have had another Tiny Man.
But not that Tiny Man, and I like that Tiny Man.
Trade me in for 220s.
Oh, God, no. The amount of emotional investment I'd have to put into 2 people would just be...
Yeah. Well. So, going on. So, we've been together for 2 decades.
We've been together for 2 decades.
Over that.
And I still make the mistake of assuming that Bill is going to communicate with me the way that I communicate with other people.
I use words. She doesn't. She uses emojis. Okay, so on, communication.
Yeah, so I think it's important to just ask your partner what it is that they would prefer to do. I made a guess for Bill's birthday this year of something that I thought that he would think would be great. It reminded me of him, and I thought it would be adorable.
Oh, the flowers. Yeah.
I
had no idea what you're talking about there.
See, that's exactly how impressive the gift that I selected for his birthday was.
I thought it was heartfelt. It touched me right here, right here. It touched me right here in the heart. Well, actually, right here.
You
in the
know,
middle.
and I put an amount of consideration into it. It reminded me of him. They're easy to care for. They would go well with the theme in his office. I put a lot of work and detail into it. And while he appreciates it, it was not what he was looking for. So his secondary gift is, when is it coming? The one you select.
Oh, a week.
Yeah, in a week. In a week, what he actually wanted is coming.
Again, these are real plants, ladies and gentlemen. I had a lot of people who thought that these were fake.
I thought they were fake the first time too. He asked me why I was poking it. I was like, it feels so real. He's like, because it is. Stop touching it.
But so going back to Father's Day.
Yeah, well, I didn't bother to ask Bill what he wanted to do for Father's Day. I just assumed.
You assumed I wanted to sit at home by myself?
Yeah, because that's what I like to do on Mother's Day. So
you don't want to do anything on Mother's Day. I get that. You're busy the rest of the year, so you take that one day off. Where it's not what I would even come close to suggesting is I just sit at home by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess hey.
But it's.
I'll just be here with my little man, and like I do the rest of the time. All by myself.
But it's important to remember, to keep that communication open, and that men probably aren't going to tell you exactly what it is that they want, and it is okay to ask them. Don't assume, like I am still doing, that if your man is okay or not okay, that he'll tell you.
Okay. Well. So Father's Day is never, I don't think it's ever going to be as held to the same level as Mother's Day. Clearly, we spend a heck of a lot more on Mother's Day than Father's Day. The roles are different in what is expected of Father's Day and Mother's Day. Mother's Day is more of a celebration of mom and pampering of mothers on Mother's Day, and Father's Day is more of like, okay, here you got meat, I cook meat for you over fire. Because we're a bunch of Cro-Magnon, Neanderthals, I guess, or something, right?
I didn't say that.
But well, I mean, if that's what everybody in the polls is answering, is that we are basically looked at today as, well, it's Father's Day, go cook me something. Maybe get some cheap cologne and a tie.
I have only bought you one tie the entire time we've been together.
I know. 2 decades. Not even 2 ties.
It's because you make that joke all the time. I pretty much know you buy a tie. Fuck no, Bill don't want no tie.
Maybe Bill needs a new suit.
Maybe Bill does need a new suit. Does Bill need a new suit?
I'm just saying,
Little Armani?
Instead I got bork bork nom nom.
I'm very proud of your shirt.
I love my shirts.
It's very nice.
And I'm helping raise money for a good cause. But all right, well, Father's Day. Any other differences that you can tell that are different, maybe, between Father's Day and Mother's Day?
Well, you touched on it earlier. It's definitely not as commercialized.
Well,
And the selection of products, if you're looking for a gift for a man, really are about the same. Elizabeth and I were trying to find you something unique and fun, and we literally found the same 5 things: cologne, soap, ties. It's all sports themed stuff, which we thought about getting him, but we're like, every year we get him something that's got some kind of golf joke on it, and yeah, they're funny, but maybe he wants something that's not a golf joke this year. But there's so few things that are available. You're trying to find something fun and unique for that special guy in your life, and it's like, oh look, the same 5 golf jokes. I want to put my balls on it. Yep, we've seen that.
Well, I guess that's true to a large extent. I mean, that's just.
Well, I think.
I mean, there's other things out there. Maybe what you don't need is a specialty gift. Maybe, you know, a, a gift that that is more thoughtful for and useful. I mean, I always accept tools.
Like the $150 putter.
Now, I need that new putter. There's a reason why I needed it because the one I have now has got a scratch on it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's
important. It could throw the balance of that putter off.
right.
And and if I can save myself, a couple strokes, per round, because I got a new putter, and I feel better about having a new putter, and I wanted a new putter.
You know what? If it makes you feel good.
Well, I don't know yet. I might get it, and I may not like it at all.
No, it's not because it was $150.
This is a possibility, and that's why I have that box over there with 14 of them.
You've got a what?
Oh yeah, you've never seen that box? Oh, I have 14 putters in a box over there. I just don't like them.
Oh, we just spent $150 on it.
Oh no, more than that. But thanks anyway. So I appreciate the gift.
It was so much money.
Oh, it's not.
It is to me. I'm a cheapskate.
Well, this is true, and we didn't even use any of those honey discounts on it or anything. Could have shopped around and found it cheaper. I want it now. Give it to me now. Isn't that what the American way is?
Yeah.
I want it now. Give it to me now.
That is pretty quintessential American.
Yeah.
We're all about convenience.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for Father's Day. Are you going to do anything for your father for Father's Day?
Oh shit! I forgot about my dad's.
Yeah. Well, there was a father there. He's still alive out there. He may be watching us right now. You want to say something nice about your father on Father's Day?
I love you, dads.
That's
okay.
it?
Hey,
Dad, thank you for raising me. You're a great guy. You're a great grandfather. Anything?
Oh no, we made up a song. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna call him and sing that song to him.
Why don't you sing it to the audience?
No, it's not.
Why not? There's nobody really watching right now, and by the time they see it, and you're embarrassed about it, you'll be gone.
It was to the tune of the Golden Girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crystal's debut singing.
No,
to
I'm
the
not
camera.
singing. I'm not singing it. It's not appropriate.
It is too.
It's not.
All right, actually, some of the language in it is not appropriate.
It's not
appropriate. I will agree with her on that, but it's true. You got here.
That's okay. That's.
I mean,
true.
it's inappropriate.
Okay, so
otherwise.
the title of the song is "Thank You for Boning My Mom." That's.
Now put the Golden Girls theme song in your head. Na 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 na. Thank you for boning my mom.
That's not the Golden Girls.
Oh, whatever. Go on. Next, sing.
I'm not singing it.
Sing.
It's not appropriate.
Sing.
Oh, but you know what else though?
What?
So you know those socks we got you last Father's Day?
Nope. Yes, I know about the socks with my kids' faces on them.
Yep, socks with the kids' faces on them. So I got the grandpas socks with their grandkids' faces on them. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
So
they're probably in Australia or something
how
like that.
How about your
freaking retired men just going around enjoying their life and taking vacations
I
and
know.
stuff.
Retirees. What's wrong with them?
Enjoying life.
Oh. Retired Leo.
It's true. Retired law enforcement. Going about, enjoying his life.
Doing whatever he wants. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know what? I worked all these years. I'm going to do, what I want to do now. How dare he?
And, yeah.
And he travels and he never calls us. When he all of a sudden he's just gone.
Last winter, right? Oh,
the nerve.
Need to come up and see the grandkids. Yeah, Dad, they really want to come. They really want to see you. You got to come up. You got to see the grandkids. Then I get a text message. Oh, Pumpkin, the roads are so bad. I just can't make it. Oh, that's good, Dad. I don't. Just be safe. Yeah, come up when the roads are better. It's no problem. I'll let the kids know. They'll be a little disappointed, but it's fine. Little did he know, my stepdad ratted him out.
Yeah.
Pictures. They're in Australia. I'm like, oh, so the roads here were bad, but the freaking plane in Australia, that was fine. That was clear. Can't get to Washington, but you can get to Australia.
Yeah, they where they were yesterday is pretty close to where Miss Murder resides in Australia. I was like, really? If I would have known they were in Australia, I could have told Miss Murder about them. To Dasher, what would you call them? Your dad more of like a hipster? What the hell do you call it? That man, the hair and beard and sculpted and everything else.
I think if you called my dad a hipster, that might start a fight.
Right. Well, and he has guns, so I don't call him a hipster. But
my dad and my stepdad are very they're very they take very good care of their beard. Apparently there's salons for beards you can go that does like a mask thing, and the guy that owns it goes to competitions and stuff. I didn't know that beards were that big of a thing. I was just like, oh, Bill, you got some scruffies, and then that was like the extent of it.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a whole thing involved with beards.
Whole beard waxes and everything else.
Beard oil.
Oils. Now, he was telling me about the oils. I was like, really? No, I'm okay. I ain't rubbing lilacs into my
Yeah,
my
I was like, Bill, did you want some? And he was like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
no beard oils. But yeah, apparently but they're all about the beards. Very well kept.
So they're spending Father's Day doing whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. Enjoying life.
What about your stepfather? Did you get him anything? Did you tell him happy Father's Day?
I just said I got all of the dads. Socks with the grandkids on them.
So I can't do anything for my dad. He passed away a long time ago.
But you can still think of him and remember him.
I do. I think about him every day.
And
I wish he was here, today. I think he would have really, loved seeing, a grandson.
Yeah.
My dad was surrounded by girls. It was just me and him. we couldn't win. Everywhere we went, I had 4 sisters, my mom, and then the closest relatives we had to us was my dad's sister and 2 nieces. So we had to travel out of state literally just to find another family member that was male. But all right, I guess I'll just sit here all by myself on Father's Day.
Can you get the one single tear?
I was trying.
Open your eyes a little wider. I'll see.
Better?
Close. It's really good. It's really good.
Darn it, I tried.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
And let's pray that the salons are opening soon, because I need a haircut.
Oh my gosh, you should see my toes. Actually, you shouldn't. I just.
Oh, that's right. You need a pedicure and a manicure, huh?
I don't care about the manicure so much, but I surely should not be in charge of my own toenails because they're all like at weird angles. And I think I cut Bill the other day.
If the salons don't open, if the barbershops don't open soon, I'm gonna have to cut my own hair.
I'll cut your hair. I did Taco's hair.
No, I've seen what you did to my son's hair. You're not cutting my hair. All right, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. And we'll see you again soon. And stay safe out there. Any last? Want to say anything? No?
His hair's not that bad.
Okay.
You guys have a great Father's Day.